You used to feel lonely. That ache in your chest, the silence that screams, the feeling that everyone is connected and you're on the outside looking in. But then something shifts. You stop feeling lonely and you start to love being alone. And those are two very different worlds. Lonely is when you can't handle the voices in your own head. When the thought of sitting with yourself, truly looking yourself in the mirror, it's terrifying. It's a void. But being alone, that's a choice. That's when the silence becomes your workshop. It's where you go to build. This process of turning loneliness into solitude, it can be the most isolating journey you'll ever take. Because as you start to really improve, as you start to ask the hard questions, you look up and realize not a lot of people are on this path with you. You start to lose friends. You start to lose people. And in the beginning, it hurts. It feels lonely. But you have to understand, life is shorter than you think. You're 25, and you think, I've got a decade to figure it all out. You see these vast vistas of time stretching out before you. But you don't have nearly as much time as you think. It goes fast, blindingly fast. So you need to cultivate a sense of urgency, of fire, a voice that says, by the time I'm 30, I need to have started. I need to have tried. You have to get the noise out, the static, the endless scroll, the opinions, the comparisons. You have to quiet your mind down before you can even have a real conversation with yourself. Because noise is the ultimate kryptonite. It drowns out the signal of your own soul. And in that quiet, you begin to ask the only question that matters. What is my purpose? And the answer is, no one can bestow it upon you. No king, no parent, no guru can just hand you a purpose. It is within you. It is there, waiting to be discovered. But to find it, you have to take radical accountability for your life. Accountability means looking at everything that happens, the good, the bad, the ugly, and asking, how did I contribute to this? How am I responding to this? What can I do to make this situation better? At some point, you have to stop being a passenger in your own life and take the wheel. The past is immutable. You can't change it, but you can be fully present and ask, how can I grow from this? Be the person who still tries. After failure, after frustration, after the deepest disappointment. Be the person who musters the courage to believe that a new attempt can bring a new outcome. Because that person is the one who eventually wins. What do you control in the storm? You can't control the wind or the waves, but you can control your attitude, your words, your perspective. You control the lens through which you see the world. And if you master what you can control in the moment, what's happening externally loses its power to derail you. Look at the people you're comparing yourself to. You don't know their reality. You see the shiny, curated outside, but you don't see the struggle, the doubt, the sleepless nights. The ideal that makes you jealous is, in large part, an illusion created by your own mind. This is where commitment comes in. Not the cheap stuff, not the I'll do it if I feel like it stuff. I'm talking about concrete commitment. The kind that says, can I stay true to what I said I would do, long after the mood I said it in has left me? It's easy to be a hero in your own mind when you're pumped up. The test comes when the excitement fades and all that's left is the cold, hard work. Come to this realization, clearly and starkly. You got yourself into your current situation. So you are the only one who can get yourself out. Whatever you're doing, you have to do it like your life depends on it. Because it does. You have to attack your time like you're trying to save your own life from drowning. You have to get after it. And that requires a discipline that most people never cultivate. Life isn't fair. A good person in the wrong place at the wrong time can become a victim of fate. That is the reality. But when those bad things happen, to you, To people around you? What are you going to do? Are you going to fall apart? Or are you going to lead? The only way anything of value is ever accomplished is through hard, repetitive, unglamorous work. I can't remember this paragraph to pass this test. Read it again. Still not getting it. Read it again. Write it out. And guess what? You get it. I can't swim. Go back to the pool. Go back again. Go back again. Your mind will eventually say, okay, fine, we're going to figure this out because he is not going to stop. This is the battle against entropy. The moment you were born, you began to die. Time, gravity, the elements, they are all putting stress on your system. Every single day, there are forces working to wear you out. This is just called life. We are in a constant battle against the breakdown of our own strength, our energy, our mental capacity. And you know what that means? Being tired is part of the game. It is not a valid excuse. It is the default setting. It's normal. It's a constant. And if you want to be a high achiever, you are going to have to acclimate yourself to being tired way more often than you are not. Successful people understand this. They don't use tired as an excuse. In fact, they understand that when they push through the tired, they create a gap. Because everybody else stops when they're tired. And by pushing through, you learn a unique skill, how to operate at a high level, even when you're exhausted. Everything great you've ever looked at was built by tired people. Cathedrals, symphonies, companies, works of art, all built by people who were exhausted but who showed up anyway. We don't rise to our ambitions. We fall to our standards. Look at your life right now. You don't have what you want. You have what you were willing to accept. The key is not just to raise your ambitions, to dream bigger. It is to raise your standards, to refuse to accept mediocrity in your work, in your relationships, in your health, in your character. Set a higher standard and refuse to bend. Force life to bend to your will by the sheer force of your standards. Jim Rohn said it best, success leaves clues. The people who have what you want aren't magical. They sowed seeds, and if you sow the same seeds, you will reap the same reward. Steve Jobs reminded us that the world you live in was made up by people no smarter than you. You can build a life. Don't just live one. Build one. You might want a better body, a deeper relationship, financial freedom, greater confidence. All of it is on the other side of one moment, the enough is enough moment. That spark of defiance, where you decide the pain of staying the same, is finally greater than the pain of change. That hardest part is breaking the gravitational pull of your old self, the stationary inertia of habits you've built over 7, 10, 15 years. Everybody has a turn-back moment, a point where you can go forward into the unknown, or you can give up and return to the familiar. But before you give up, you must sear this one truth into your mind. The guarantee of quitting is that it will never happen. No way under the sun. The only way the possibility remains alive is if you never, ever give up. You can't always control the outcome. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes it goes another person's way. But you can control your process. You can control your work ethic, your discipline, your attitude, how much you care. These are the intangibles. They are in you. They just need to be drawn out. There will be days, many days, where you get up, you do everything you're supposed to do, you work as hard as you can, and nothing happens. On that day, you will feel like you're wasting your time. You will wonder why you're even doing this. On that day, you must promise yourself you will do it again tomorrow. And when tomorrow comes and the same thing happens, you promise to do it again the next day. If you keep showing up, if you keep doing the work, one of those days, something will happen. A door will crack open, a connection will be made, a breakthrough will occur. If you do the work, it will happen. It has to. What does it take? It takes changing you. If you change, everything will change for you. If you get better, everything will get better for you. Change your philosophy, change your habits, refine your thinking, accept new disciplines. Turn the corner from your past and go for a new future. Imagine yourself 1 year from now, the future you. You've made these simple choice shifts. You started choosing your peace over drama. You started choosing your joy over resentment. You started choosing your worth over validation. You started choosing you. And when you do that, above all else, everything else will fall into place. Because the greatest feeling in the world, God, the greatest feeling in the world is execution. It's doing what you said you were going to do. There is no greater high. It's a state researchers call flow. You might call it being in the zone, runner's high, or being unconscious. It's that optimal state where you feel your best and perform your best, where every idea, every action flows seamlessly, perfectly, effortlessly from the last. To get there, you have to leave the familiar. You have to step into the unknown, and it will feel uncomfortable. Your body and mind will scream for you to return to the old, familiar misery. Do not listen to that instinct. That instinct is a liar. It's a defense mechanism that wants to give you an out, a little place of sympathy. Your only job is this: just don't quit today. Tomorrow can take care of itself. Just don't quit today. Take one tiny step. Make one good decision. When you go to sleep at night, think about your goals for the coming day. Write them down. When you're driving, think about your goals. You become what you think about most of the time. You achieve what you think about most of the time. You will never feel ready to do the things that scare you. Your brain is designed to protect you, and change requires risk. So it will always whisper, maybe tomorrow. But if you want to change your life, you must make the decision to change your life now. It takes power. It takes effort. It takes discipline to break the old you. That's where the hardest fight is. But once you climb up, once you get some altitude, gravity becomes weaker. Your old self loses its influence. It's easy to want it. It's easy to dream about it. It's easy to talk about it. What's hard is getting up in the morning and doing it. What's hard is doing it when your friends tell you to stop. What's hard is having the whole world tell you to be normal, to get a safe job, to live the life everyone expects you to live, and showing up anyway. That's what's hard. But that is what's actually going to get you where you want to go. Most people are waiting for the perfect conditions. They're waiting for the stars to align. I am here to tell you, the stars will never align. Conditions will never be perfect. There will always be a reason to put it off. A warrior isn't defined by perfect conditions. A warrior feels an obligation. If something is out of balance, I'm going to try to fix it. And if I try and fail, I try harder next time. But I don't give up. Starting tomorrow. What are you going to do that will change your life's direction? It's a simple question. But if you don't do something starting tomorrow that makes a difference, guess what? Nothing will change. Look at the last 5 years of your life. The next 5 will be just like them. Unless you decide tomorrow to change something. To change a little or to change it all. The choice is yours. It is always choice time. Your presence on this planet is no accident. You are here for a purpose. You've been given a gift, your genius, and it's intended to bring joy to your life and to lift the lives of those around you. So sit down, let your body relax, and visualize. See yourself the way you want to be. See yourself living the life you want to live. It might feel like a fantasy at first. It might even feel like a lie. But if you feed it enough, if you dwell in that vision, you will start to believe it. And what you believe, you will eventually build. Your great life is in front of you, not behind you. Embrace the challenge. It's a test. It's a way to prove yourself. It's a way to toughen yourself up. We can compare your attitude to the aperture of a lens. When you are fearful, it closes down. You see less. You have less to fear, but you also miss all the opportunities. But when that lens opens up, when you choose courage, you can see combinations and connections that nobody else can see. The chaos of the world is no longer something to fear, but something to exploit. This is the source of all creative thinking. So work on yourself. Develop a technical mastery in something. Become the best at what you do. Not to compete with anyone else, but to unfold the best person you can possibly be. Ask yourself the hard question every morning. If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And if the answer is no, for too many days in a row, you know you need to change something. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. All pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure, they just fall away, leaving only what is truly important. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Nobody changes until they change their energy. And when you change your energy, you change your life. Fear and excitement are the same physiological state. The scream on a roller coaster, is it terror or thrill? It's the same. You get to choose the label. Most of your fears aren't in the present. They're ghosts of the past or monsters of the future. But when you step into the deep now, into that flow state, anxiety disappears. So who do you want to be? I want to be a good person, congruent and proud. I want to create deep, meaningful connections. I want to create things that draw out my passion and make a difference. I want to grow into the best person I can be. If we all have the same 24 hours, the same 86,400 seconds each day, what's the difference maker? Two things. First, did you take command? Did you seize the helm of your own ship? And second, community. The people you surround yourself with. We all need people who encourage us, challenge us, and cheer for us. They give us courage. And if you haven't found that person, be that person. Be that person for someone else. And most importantly, be that person for yourself. Before every decision, ask, does this expand me? Does it expand my future? Does it expand the possibilities of my life? If the answer is yes, then the decision is yes, no matter how terrifying it is. Have a mind that is open to everything and attached to nothing. No one knows enough to be a pessimist. When you close your mind to what is possible, you close off the genius that lives within you. Life will never be joyous unless you bring the joy. So many people are waiting for their boss to be nicer, for their partner to be more vulnerable, for the world to be better. They are waiting for permission. I am telling you, permission is not coming. The only force that can truly create change in your life is an internal force. It is you. It's time to leave your weak old self behind. It's time to go get after it. Your future self is waiting, and they are proud of the person you are about to become. Now, go build.